So hey there, do check out our newly rolled out SAP FICO course where we have covered end-to-end training of finance and controlling module. So, behind making of this course, our main objective was to make our student understand the why behind every step or every configuration that we do in the system. So keeping that in mind, each of our lecture curated in order to make the student understand why we do certain steps in the system and what impact it makes on the end side of the SAP. So if you are interested in the course or opting out for the course, you can check out our website erpcollege.co. If you go on the website, you can go into the section SAP FICO course where you can opt for each and individual module separately, or you can even opt for the entire SAP FICO training as well. Inside you will see the detailed description of the course of the each module, and if you want to check out the course contents, you can just click here and download the content menu. It is total of 35 hours plus downloadable content, 35 lectures, and videos are accessible to download from the any of the device, right? So few of the descriptions you can check in here. If you are interested in opting out for any specific module, you can go ahead and purchase that module course. You will be able to download a PDF where you can access all of the training material and videos.
We will see the parallel currencies. Okay, so parallel currencies. So the currency selected at the time of configuring company code is called as local currency. So parallel currency is basically nothing like multiple currencies using for our company code or our company. Okay. So like we in the from the starting, we are taking some examples, right? Like this Tata group is there. Let's say this Tata group is from like US, and this US Tata group is having one company in India called TCS. Then in this case, US company would want the reports in US dollars, and Indian company will want the report in INR currency, right? So in these cases, there is a concept called parallel currency in SAP where you can maintain up to 3 parallel currencies. And then once you maintain it, whatever data you will post into the system will get converted into those all 3 currencies. And then anytime you can execute reports or prepare balance sheet, profit and loss statement in any of those 3 parallel currencies. Okay, so this is a parallel currency concept is there to match to meet this kind of requirement. If the company is international and they want to have the reports, group reports in one currency and company code level reports in other currency, then you can maintain up to 3 currencies for each company code. Okay, for any company codes, like here we have TCS or maybe Tata Motors, Tata Steel. These are all our company codes. So for any given company code, you can maintain up to 3 levels of parallel currency, up to 3 parallel currency. So what happens once you maintain the parallel currency? Let's say you are maintaining one currency as INR, another one as USD, and another one as Euro. Okay, these 3 currencies you are saying are my parallel currency for my company code TCS, so that all the reports you will execute in the system will have the reports data in these 3 different currencies. In any currency, you can prepare the reports and see what is the situation and all. Right. So once you maintain the parallel currencies, or once you have the 3 parallel currencies, then whenever you will book any accounting document or whenever you will post any accounting document in the system will check how many parallel currencies you have. And based on those parallel currencies, system will update the amounts in each and every parallel currency. Okay. Let's say while posting document, you post a document in INR currency. Then the system will take this INR currency value, convert it into USD currency and maintain the US dollar, right? It might come something like $1.2 per 100 rupees, right? Same way, system will take INR currency and convert it into European dollar, right? So This, so each accounting entry that you will post in your company code, and if that company code is having parallel currencies, then that accounting document or that accounting entry will get converted in parallel currencies as well, and that amount will also start reflecting in your documents and tables and in reports also. Then you can do. So basically, all the data will get posted in all the parallel currencies, and then these accounting data in the parallel currencies will also have the reports in its own currencies, right? So if you maintain three parallel currencies for your company code TCS, then what will happen is you can able to prepare financial statements like balance sheet, profit and loss in all three currencies, right? So we will just see what kind of parallel currencies we could have. So the currency selected at the time of configuring company code is called as local currency, right? And it will be our first currency. So in initial starting, we have when we will be configuring company code like the way we configured N01 or CN01 or DN01. In the very early, like while creating company code, system will ask us to enter a currency, right? So in that field we can enter any currency that in for which our company code in belongs to that country, right? So for example, our company code belongs to India, then we will enter INR currency while creating the company code, right? So that currency will be called as local currency, which is your company code currency, right? Just click on no. So apart from local currency, a company code can have other two currencies in SAP ECC, right? Every transaction posted in any currency for the company code will be immediately converted into all parallel currencies. See, so what is happening here? Like apart from local currency, right? So we just say in your company code, what is the currency for your company code now? So your company code currency is INR, because while configuring a company code or while creating company code, we mentioned that our company code will have currency INR. Yeah, I'll just quickly go into SPRO and I'll show you where we will have the company code currency. So SAP reference IMG. Here in enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, and here we said create check company code data, like create company code data. We will see edit company code data. Someone is viewing, so it is a green display. So N01, if we enter the N01 company code, if we double click on it, so this company code currency is INR, right? Here we have entered it as INR. So this one INR currency will be known as our company code currency, right? That this INR currency will be known as local currency. So that is what mentioned here. So the currency selected at the time of configuring company code is called as local currency. Apart from local currency, a company code can have two other currencies in SAP ECC 6.0, right? So apart from company code currency, one second. So apart from company code currency, which is local currency, you can define two more currencies. Right now, INR is our company code currency, and whatever document we will post, it will have the values in INR because that is our company code currency. But apart from that, you can define two more currencies for your company code. So how we can do that? I will show you. Right. So types of currencies in SAP. So there are like different types of currencies in SAP. One is document currency. So document currency is nothing but like when you will go and try to post a document, like yesterday we saw, right? Or even before that we saw. So just one second, I will plug my computer. Right. So we'll go into slash n. Here we have to go to accounting, financial accounting, general ledger. So while posting any document entry, right, we have to select a currency, like in which currency we want to enter this document. So this currency will be known as our document currency, right? So this will be known as our document currency. And then there will be our one will be local currency, which will be our company code currency, right? Local currency will be known as our company code currency. Then there will be a controlling area currency. This we will be saying when we will configure anything. Then there will be a one more currency called group currency. This group currency will be entered in the client level. Okay. Now I don't think we will have the access to check this client since it is a basis setup. But let's try SCC4. Okay, we are not authorized. So client is, what is the client? You see, this 800 is written here. This is our client. So whatever configuration we are doing right now, whatever n number of company codes we are creating, and n number of chart of accounts we are creating. So all these things is coming under client 800. So 800 is kind of highest level of unit under which everything will be created. All the things that we are doing in system so far, everything is under client 800, right? While logging in also, we have to enter what client you want to log in, right? So that time also we will select client 800. So at this, while configuring this client, we will be entering one currency in that client. So that currency will be known as our client currency or group currency. Okay. So what currency we should enter in that client, that uh, we can decide based on our organizational structure, right? So if we go back into our basic settings, so here we said our group company, Tata Group, is in US. Okay. And our company code, subsidiary company codes, this TCS, Tata Motors, and all these things are in India. So in this case, what we should do is that since our group company is in US and we would like to have all the reports and reporting in the group company code level, group company level. So we will maintain one parallel currency as a group currency. So we have whatever currency we will be maintaining in client, that currency we will use as our parallel currency. So that what will happen when we will post any accounting document in any of our company codes. So if we, for TCS, if we maintain parallel currency, one parallel currency as a group currency along with company code currency, then what will happen? Any document we will post in system CN01 company code, system will change that value into your local currency, which is INR. If the same currency is document currency, no need to change anything. But if the document currency is something else than INR, let's say document currency is AUD, Australian dollars, then system will post that document in AUD currency, but in the backend system will also generate the values for INR and as well as US dollar, right? Because US dollar and INR is our parallel currencies for our company code, right? So yes. uh, wait. This hard currency and index-based currency are like it will be defining at country setup, but this is like nobody will be using it. It's just in the system for high inflation rate. So SAP has provided, but nobody will be using it. Okay. So now what we'll do, we'll check. So let's say here, need for parallel currency, we have taken one example, like what is the need for parallel currency? So most of the countries regulation need companies to submit financial reports of foreign subsidiaries. Okay. So most of the countries, what happens, like let's say Tata Group is our one company, group company, which is one second. So Tata Group is our one company which is situated or based out of India, right? It is an Indian company, and in Tata Group there are one subsidiary is Jaguar and Land Rover, which is in UK, and then there is one more subsidiary company code, which is TCS, which is in India, right? And since our Tata Group is in India, the client currency we will give as INR, or group currency will give as INR, right? Because it is in India. So now what happens? So Indian government will tell Tata Group that as per our law, you have to submit financial reports of your Jaguar and Land Rover, which is your subsidiary company, right? So in that case, Jaguar and Land Rover is in UK, so their company code currency will be GBP, right? Great Britain pound. So they will not have the balances in INR currency, right? So just to avoid this situation or to meet the legal requirement, SAP has introduced this parallel currency feature, where what you can do, if SAP has introduced this parallel currency feature, where what you can do is, like, in your Jaguar and Land Rover, your company code currency will remain as GBP, and then you will maintain group currency, which is INR. So whatever documents you will post in your Jaguar and Land Rover will immediately get converted into INR currency, and the values will be saved in the tables and transactions, right? So whenever you will extract the balance sheet of Jaguar and Land Rover in INR currency, you will immediately get it, right? Because we are maintaining the currencies, and once we maintain the currency, system will maintain all the accounting documents in all the parallel currencies, right? So to comply with this requirement, SAP's parallel currency feature helps businesses to draw financial reports in the reporting country currency, right? So like that, it works. Once you enter the parallel currency, you can extract any financial statement in those parallel currencies. Right, we will just see what else is there to discuss practically. So now we will move ahead to to do the configuration for this parallel currency. Just a second. So, okay, this one. We'll go to, let's try to find a path. We'll go by path only. This wait, or else we can search in Google. By 22. We will update later. Right now we have transaction code, so we can just immediately enter OB22. Now this OB22 is a transaction which says additional local currency for company code. Okay, so we'll just write this down. Additional local currency for company code, right? So if we go into our company code, which is N01, double click on it. Yes. Right. So here, okay, this is not our company code, huh? N100.
N01.
So in this screen, still in this screen, you can see there are like three currencies for N110. Whoever's company code is this guy has maintained three parallel currencies. First currency is INR. You can see here, right? First currency is INR, which is company code currency. Second currency is group currency, which is euro. So to client 800, euro currency is assigned. And third currency he has created, which is USD. Okay. So these three currencies he has updated, which means for this company code, whatever accounting entry he will book or whatever journal entries he will do, all the balance of that journal entry will get converted into these three currencies, right? Since these three currencies are our parallel currency. Now we will try to, we have to create new entry for our company code. So here we will say N01, press enter, one currency game. Okay, now we'll try to maintain another currency, which is group currency, which is euro. I'm not sure if system will allow us because we have already posted some documents into it. And those documents were posted before doing anything. So changing the currency in a live system can lead to errors. See, we are just getting one error where system is saying us changing currency in a live system. What does they mean by live system? Is that in N01 company code, we have already completed configuration and we have created GL masters and we have posted accounting entries. So once you post any accounting entry in your company code, it will become our system will consider it as a live company code. Okay, and while in running company code, we are not supposed to change any parallel currencies, because from the start we are only following one currency, and in the midway if you decide to change the parallel currency, then it will be very hard to for the person also to work in and to find out uh, uh, where there will be some existing accounting entries will be posted, right? Yesterday we posted some accounting entry, you have posted many accounting entries yesterday, and so for those entries we have not configured parallel currencies, so all those entries will has only saved in INR currency. And now if we go and change the parallel currency, then what will happen? The documents that are already posted in INR currency, those document will not get converted into your parallel currency, right? And then for that reason, system will give you this error. Like system is now saying us that we should not change the currency in a live system, right? Because there will be a document which will not have this currency conversions updated. So what we will do now, we'll close this. So basically we have posted a accounting document in N01 and CN01, both the company codes. So both the company code will not able to maintain the parallel currency. So what we will do for the time being, we will select DN01. In this, okay, DN01, we have to create new entry. DN01, we have not created any accounting document. So we'll just press enter. Here 10 is there. So here we'll select 30 is my second currency. Right. These details we just copy from the top. See, now the valuation is not allowed. Now it is just a warning message. Okay, it's not an error message because there is no accounting entries posted in this company code. DN01, nothing is posted. So now we are saying our main currency or local currency is INR, and then our secondary currency or second currency is Euro. So all the accounting entries that you will post in this company code here onwards, it will be having two values, one value in INR currency, one value in Euro currency. You got it?
Yes, Shubham. And why we need to put that currency type is 30?
Right, exactly. So, 30, this currency type. So currencies are actually assigned to currency types. Okay. So that's why we discuss this slide. See, we cannot directly enter any currency. Okay. If you see this transaction, see this field, I cannot enter anything, right?
Yes.
If I want a USD currency, I cannot enter it. I have to enter the transaction type, currency type, which will have the currency USD. So I know 40 currency type is having USD. So I have entered 40 here. I'll enter M13. I press enter and it will show me as USD. Right. So similarly for group currency or for euro currency is maintained in the group currency. So 30 is nothing but group currency. Group currency means what? Whatever the currency maintained in the client level. Right. This hard currency, 40 USD currency, it is maintained in the country level, like while defining the country, it was maintained. So like this, you have to select the parallel currency. Now, say entering the parallel currency here is very crucial steps, and you have to so carefully discuss with all the business, and then have to decide how many parallel currency they want and what kind of parallel currencies they want. Because maintaining these parallel currencies can lead to a huge data duplication, right? Because you maintained three parallel currency, what will happen? For each accounting document, system has to maintain three different currencies, which means one document will have three separate documents or three separate currency documents values. So this will lead to a huge data duplication or multiple data in the system. So there should be a limitation, or there we should very carefully configure, we should very carefully check and then configure these parallel currencies. Okay, so what we will do, we will save this and we will try to practically see how it works. So we in DN01 we have saved. I don't know for DN01 how much configuration we have completed, but we will just try to check. So in DN01, okay, wait. In configuration path, we'll say decode as OB22. And here maintain three currency types, three currencies like INR, USD, and Euro. So INR is our local. Right. And USD is our and then Euro is our group currency. Right. So these three currencies we defined. Now we have to post an accounting document to check if system is really maintaining the values in all three currencies. So to post any accounting entry, first thing is we will need GL accounts, right? If we don't have GL accounts, we cannot post accounting entry to any ledger, right? So we have to check if in DN01, is there any GL account created? DN01. Okay, I guess there is no account is created. Right. So DN01 is not assigned to field status variant. Okay. This is one error we are getting. So we will just quickly assign it to field status variant. We'll assign it to same field status variant of N01. So this is done. Now if we try to create the account in DN01, on this side now it is appearing file DN01. So DN01 is our asset. This 500 is our asset account, only defined for 6 to 9. Okay, then what about expense? Third income. What about liability? Okay, so liability we can say as loan account. Right, liability we'll say as loan account. You go into
balance
control.
sheet.
Right. Liability is our balance sheet. Then we will take the line item display. We will say 001 as our sort key. Then your field status, give a G001, and then we will save this transaction. Here now we can enter DN01, and here we can see one liability is created. So same way, if we maintain liabilities is done. So this will say as bank account, going to control data. Saved. So two accounts we created in our system. We will now use these accounts to post a accounting entry. Instead of this, we'll go into that other transaction. Here's a bank account debit. No amount tolerance entered for company code DN01. Posting period 0123 is not open. Okay, slash home. Would be the posting period variant is not assigned yet. What we will do, we will assign the N01 variant only to it. So we don't have to open the period again. Number range 1 is missing. This is one error we are getting.
I think we need to delete first one, I think.
Oh, no, correct on that. Here we have to enter DM01. We are entering wrong one. Error gone. So here we will enter the amount in INR. No amount tolerance, enter bar. So tolerance level setting is also not done for this. Sorry. FOT posting is done. FT is for credit. So debit, credit will select one GL, debit will select a bank account, credit will select loan. So we are getting loan. deposited in our bank account. This entry we did, we simulate and we will post this accounting entry. This accounting document number generated in DN01, right, which we can see in FB03 table or fiscal year 2023. So document number, company code, fiscal year. With this combination, we can see the accounting document. So see what just happened. We configured all the DN01 company code which was pending. So we got the error of number range, we got the error of tolerance range, we got the error of field status variant, we got the error of posting period, right? So all those things that we did in our N01 or CN01 company code, which was not done in our this DN01 company code. So system gave us all those errors. So we did all those setups one by one, and now we system allow us to post a accounting document. So likewise, you should also do one total fresh company code from start to end, create new company code and try to post all these documents. So now this document is posted and we can see the currency is INR and 10,000 in INR is posted. Now we have one symbol here called change currency, like display in other currency. So if we click on it, it will give us these currencies. See, one is document currency. So in this case, document currency is INR only. Local currency is our company code currency, which is also INR. So if you select local currency, press enter, there will be no change since our document currency and local currency is same. Now if you select group currency and press enter, you can see the currency got changed to euro and the amount got converted 10,000 INR. It is now showing 176 euro, right? So if we click here and click on hard currency, now it should show us USD. See, USD amount got changed into USD. So this conversion, how 10,000 is getting changed into 176 and 720. This we will see in upcoming class, but this is how now system will show us. Since we maintained 3 different currencies, system is showing us all these 3 options here, and all these 3 values got saved into the system as soon as we will post a accounting entry. So this is how the parallel currencies work, which means now we have the balance. Now in DN01, no matter what accounting transaction you enter, you will always have the balance in all these 3 currencies. And you can execute the report and see the financial statements in all these 3 currencies. So based on the business requirement, how many currencies they want their reporting and all those things, we will define parallel currencies in our system for our company code.